We made it to Steel. Woo! Starting off with another Enchanted. Take it away.
And then along came Zeus.
4-cost non-inkable, deal 5 damage to a character or location. It's a song.
It's a song.
I like it. Koei doesn't like it. I think he's wrong.
I'm the song guy. The thing is I think this is pretty situational because I don't think you always care about 5 damage. I think you absolutely have to sing this. And there's, like, Singer 4 is weird, right? Because that's, like, Sebastian does it, and the new one.
That's the same thing as Sebastian.
Oh, it's the mouse lady that I like so much. I don't remember her name now. So, yeah, but, like, the fact that it's not inkable. I mean, I love that you can get it with a song. I love that Ariel can sing it. But how many things are you really interested in dealing 5 damage to? Like, I'm comparing this to Strength of a Raging Fire. Strength of a Raging Fire, I think, is so much better than this. 1, it can do more than 5. I would say on average it does a little more than 3, probably. But it can get to 4 pretty big. But, like, what do you really want to do 5 to?
I'll tell you what.
Like, not
what you can do is you can go to the Lorcana app and you can filter for 5 or less willpower.
Yeah.
And there's some really strong cards you can kill for almost free.
I mean, Maui's the best, but Maui's never going to have... Very rarely is he going to have full health because his whole thing is being rush.
Specifically, things with 4 lore have 5 willpower.
Yeah, I mean, it gets rid of Big Mickey. It gets rid of Big Maleficent. That's a 7/5.
It gets rid of every evasive in the game.
That's probably true. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna bold claim. I don't think this card's good.
All right.
Is it a rare?
We do not know. This is the enchanted version.
Yeah, I mean, I could be way off here, but also from the card advantage we've seen, you're not targeting Rapunzel with this. Rapunzel's already drawn 3 cards,
right?
Like, I guess the thing is, I think most things that have big willpower have low attack and are like tradable off 1-for-1s anyway.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
All right, Razul, 2 cost, 1/3. Okay, so we're going faster. Things that are commons that we don't think are particularly interesting, we're going to zip on by. This one actually is kind of interesting. It's got, like, a combination of Prince Eric and Lawrence, right? No damage. It's a 3/3. So maybe.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Prince Eric. We'll see. I think Prince Eric's... This might be better than Prince Eric. Because Prince Eric's, like, definitely a liability in getting... Because Prince Eric's pretty much only trading off one thing anyway, right?
Right.
But can't quest.
Razul's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Alright, Mufasa, it's a rare 7-cost inkable, 3/10 with 3 lore. That is a huge pool of willpower.
Yeah.
Still the most in the game is 10.
10, yeah.
It'll be... I'm taking it in limited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this, and they're just gonna look at me like, okay, how do I deal with that?
So what was that other one we saw? The Pluto was a 3/8 bodyguard with 2 lore, and then we had the 9/9 with 3 lore for 10, but presumably costs 6 or 7 when you actually play it.
Right.
Non-inkable. Yes, I don't think this is really playable, but it's cool, it could be. Like, you're healing this thing? How is anyone ever getting rid of it? That's neat. Alright. Gustav the Giant. 3 cost inkable. 6/6.
I read this card earlier, and I like it.
This character enters play exerted and can't ready at the start of your turn. Any turn. During your turn, whenever one of your other characters banishes another character in a challenge, you may ready this character. Huh. Whenever one of your other characters, so him banishing something doesn't ready himself, which would probably be too good.
Yeah, for 3.
I don't think this is good.
He's a 6/6.
Yeah, I don't think this is good.
I think it is. He's also a villain. I'm up on him.
I don't think this is good.
Well, I do.
Fair. We'll see. I mean, it's like it feels like a really slow removal spell. maybe a really slow double removal spell. You really want to trade off the board.
Prince Eric, Captain Hook.
If you do, at least get to trade off the board for free. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. It's interesting. And it's whenever it has to be in a challenge.
Mm-hmm. And he eats anything.
Wait, oh, and it's during your turn. Specifically during your turn. He is also vulnerable, but he's not really vulnerable because he has 6/6. Like, even though he's exerted all the time, you're like, please trade into him. You know, run Maui into this, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. It's interesting. Oh, you get my boy.
All right, a 5-cost inkable 3/6 with 2 lore. We have Robin Hood, champion of the Sherwood.
Yep.
Floodborn hero. Key on Floodborn there. It's a shift 3. There's plenty of small Robin Hoods we've seen. Skilled combatant. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, gain 2 lore. The good of others. When this character is banished in a challenge, you may draw a card. There's no downside to this card.
Yeah.
Also, the last card we just read, there seems to be a theme here of challenge things.
Banished.
Yeah.
This is like damage matters, challenging beast. The previous, the Emerald Beast that was pretty good, 4/5. Can work with this. It has the whenever this banishes another character in a challenge, gain 2 lore. We've seen that in a few things, right? Like take
or the Big Aladdin.
But this thing shifting 3 is a house.
Yeah.
Because you have one cost.
I love it.
You have 1 cost Robin Hood, 2 cost Robin Hood that already sees play and steal. The 1 cost Robin Hood is an Emerald, right? Is there a 1 cost Robin Hood? There's a 1 cost Robin Hood.
I think it's in this set.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, I mean, I think this is a legendary. I'm pretty sure. I think this card is very good. Its downside is I guess it has to be banished in a challenge. So like, Be Prepared does still effectively deal with this.
Yeah.
Even just a 3/6/2 lore for 5 is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this card's pretty good. Right? I don't think it's broken, but I think it's pretty good. I love it. I'm gonna try it. All right, we're gonna go pretty quickly for these. It gets +1 attack for each location you have in play. It's not terrible. It's like this 3/3 thing that they play around for 3.
Yeah.
This one can have more attack. Sure. Playable and limited.
Pyros, Lava Titan, 5-cost inkable 5/4 with 1 lore. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you may ready chosen character.
This one's interesting.
There is a lot of challenging and banishing matters.
Yeah.
It does only have 4 willpower, but 5's a lot.
And no rush.
No rush.
There is a location, I think, that gives rush in Ruby, maybe. We'll see.
I like this character.
Melt Zeus. Yeah, so and it's an unconditional ready.
Mm-hmm.
So what you ready can quest, and even if this is banished, I'm pretty sure that triggers.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, passes the Maui test. Kind of. Yeah, I think this could be good. This has potential in the future too, right? If anything can abuse this sort of.
I've seen Titan
deal.
text as well. There's Titans in this set.
Like, I wonder if this generically... Yeah, there are Titans. I wonder if this generically, like, synergizes with the stuff like Alice and Belle. Right? Where, like, when you... The five lore cycle of stuff that you just really want to quest twice with. Because this can definitely do it. I probably play this in the Alice deck.
Yeah.
Honestly, because it's steel. And questing is 5, I like it. I think it's got potential. It's really cool. Oh, the Enchanted. This is also a legendary, I think. The other legendary in steel. A 4-cost non-inkable 0/1. You can pay 2 and exert it to play a character from your hand for free. Also quest for 1 lore. This is in Magic. Elvish Piper is slightly better than this. It costs 1 green and tap and is, I think, also a 1/1 for 4. This card's cool. I'm happy that this is in Lorcana. This art is iconic. This enchant is going to be awesome. I do not think this card is good at all.
I just can't wait to play Huge Goofy on turn 5.
I will say that
I've never seen the card played in all my Lorcana playing.
Yeah, that's probably what this does specifically. Is that deck probably Musketeers? Yeah, you're probably in the Musketeers deck.
There's a lot of really big cards in Steel that you don't feel good about playing normally.
You want a bodyguard for this, obviously, right?
Yeah.
The thing that you do with this is like you just start playing bodyguard after bodyguard. Yeah, Pluto. Yes,
Pluto.
Small Pluto.
And this.
Small
Big
Pluto.
Goofy.
Yeah, Small Pluto, Big Pluto, Goofy, the Mickey and the Donald bodyguards, Prince bodyguard. Goofy, because that's the whole point, right? You can play the other legendary or whatever in the amber one. The 10 cost guy probably goes in this because you're all creatures.
Oh, right.
The non-inkable.
Right.
I don't know.
Forgot his name.
Whatever his name was, Barg.
Yeah.
Because you're basically all characters in this deck, right? Like you're all characters. Pongo.
Mm-hmm.
Play Pongo as your card advantage. You need a ton of ink to do it. So definitely a fun thing. I think this is going to be a thing that people build around, but I don't think there's any chance it is like a real competitive thing. But it'd be cool to be wrong.
It's me, the Bayou.
You can take it.
You read it.
The Bayou. Did I?
Yeah. The Bayou is a 1-cost inkable location that's a 1/3, unlike the other two 1/4s. This one has text.
Yeah.
1 lore. It's uncommon. Whenever a character quests while here, you may draw a card, then choose a card to discard. I love it.
Down for this.
I love it. I love it.
This is what I'm looking for. This is what. Yeah.
Love it.
Hold it up. Huntsman. We're high on Huntsman. We're gonna start seeing some discard matter stuff here. Hopefully we see more of it. But yeah, looting for free basically. And gaining, like, man, I just feel...
I'm so excited for this set.
I feel good.
I'm going to have to take a week off of work.
I like this one. I think this is good. It's an uncommon. The other ones were commons that, like, were this kind of... I mean, this thing does go away pretty quickly. Right, it is just 3. It's probably getting traded off, but that gives you some tempo. I guess the thing is, like, this is very realistically banishable the turn you play it.
Right. That's why it's 3.
Yeah, so you kind of want to be able to move something to this immediately and immediately quest to at least get 1 loot off and hopefully a ping of damage or 2. So we'll see. But I love the idea there. Chief Tui? I'm not sure. A 3/4, 2 lore for 4. Again, another cool vanilla check. I'm not sure we've had this one.
I think we have.
Think we have?
For sure. Yeah.
I'm not sure. Tell us in the comments. So yeah, I'm playing this in limited. I think that's probably pretty good in limited.
There's another Titan.
Nothing else.
Aid. That's actually not Aid. I don't think, but it's a 6-cost inkable. It's a 5/5, 2 lore. Exert this card and
ready your Titan characters.
Yeah, ready Titans. So
it is not a Titan though. It is a storyborn villain deity.
This was the Titan text I saw.
Yeah, because obviously it would be an infinite if it ready Titans and wasn't Titan.
This isn't good yet. I don't think. There are Titans that we do want to be ready, like the one we just read.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's...
Kind of.
I don't think it goes... It has to exert. It has 2 lore and you're just exerting it.
Yeah. 5/5 2 lore for 6. Yeah. I mean, it's
whatever.
Maybe. Yeah. It's something funny. Big Titans. Gizmo Suit. Banishes item. Chosen character gets +2 resist until the start of your next turn. Like, I'm
whatever.
This is like something like this. Like the mouse armor already exists.
Yeah, mouse armor already exists.
I'm not playing this.
Yeah.
The items really have to matter. Items getting banished has to matter.
There's a flavor check. I mean, not a flavor check. A
vanilla check. I think we have had this.
2/4, 2 lore for 3.
Nala.
Nala, she
Nala.
just that's a scene where she beats up Simba and throws him off the little rock.
Pinned you again. Yeah, I would also definitely play that in limited, but I think that's about the extent of it.
Here's a fun one.
Here's an interesting Simba. All right, 7 cost, inkable, 5/7, with 2 lore. Just search Simba for me.
Yep.
Let me see if I can remember when this comes into play, and when you quest, you get to pick one. Draw 2, then discard 2, or it deals 2 damage to something that's been damaged. No, to any character.
Yeah.
When you play, and whenever it banishes another character. So not when it quests. The opposite of questing, banishing other characters. So again, banish matters, but very important also when you play.
Edgy Simba.
I like it. I like it.
I like it.
I think it's probably pretty good. Those are both 2 good things, especially with discard mattering, finding an answer that you might need, dealing 2 damage is maybe good.
Yeah.
It does the literal Tinkerbell text, right? Is the banishing another thing to shoot for 2, or again to draw 2 and discard 2. The dream is drawing 2 and discarding 2 also makes you shoot for 2, which I'm pretty sure is enabled by another card than this with the discard theme.
Yep.
It is kind of overcosted for what it is. 5/7 2 lore isn't like super exciting for 7. Passes Maui check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I like it. I think it's good. We'll see.
And the next card is the 1 cost. Oh.
What? No, it's after this one. But I love this art.
Oh, we read this. We read the enchanted version.
I just love this.
Yeah.
I love this. I want.
And here's the shift target.
Yeah, there's the shift target.
It's the whole reason.
Yeah. Maybe it's playable because of this.
Yep.
Oh, you get Little John.
Little John. 6 cost inkable 4/5, just like Tink.
Yep.
2 lore.
And the other Robin Hood, the Emerald Robin Hood, right?
Mm-hmm.
6 cost inkable.
Shift 4. While this character is exerted, your characters with bodyguard gain resist 1 and 1 lore. I really like this card. You definitely, of course, want the big Pluto in front of it. If you have this with a big Pluto in front of it, I think you're in a very good spot to win the game.
Yeah, like we were just talking about the bodyguard sort of deck that you could do with the Mickey Mouse Elvish Piper thing.
Yeah.
Shift 4. I'm not sure what other Little Johns we got. Let's see real quick. Little.
I mean, yeah. Even if you just have Simba, that makes Simba a 2/3 resist 1 with 2 lore. It's broken.
There's a 3 cost. There's just a 3 cost. There's a 3 cost and a morph.
Okay.
Morph is 2. Yeah, with Simba, this is a house.
Yeah.
But he does have to be exerted, and he does not have bodyguard himself. So like you can't play him exerted.
He does have Floodborn triggers.
He does have Bloodborne triggers. And Shift 4 is pretty aggressive.
It's a fun build around, I think. I don't know how good it actually is, but it has the potential to be game winning.
Yeah, it's definitely a try. I mean, the +1 lore is really putting it over the top as well, right?
Yeah.
You basically need this in a bodyguard deck.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't have bodyguard. Yeah. Which means you really want to shift it. You really want to shift it because you want that text to be active immediately when you play it.
Right.
So yeah, it's cool. We're going to try it, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Mr. Shmee.
Yep. No idea what that says.
Bumbling Mate. At the end of your turn, if this character is exerted and you don't have a captain character in play, it takes a damage.
Bad. Next. It's not good. It's not good. Just kidding. It actually is pretty good.
I think this card might be meta defining.
Yeah. No.
That's only if it's exerted. It can just sit there not exerted and be a 3/3 for 2. With the threat of 2 lore.
Yeah.
Self-damage target. Also potentially good for Rapunzel. You heal this thing. It's just a house. It's just a... It's a 3/3. This thing is potentially a 3/3 for 2 with 2 lore with no downsides. Maybe upside. And even if it is downside, it's minor downside, I
Yeah.
think. Because your opponent is not interested in letting this stay in play.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that is true. They
Like, when I said meta defining, I actually don't think I was really exaggerating much. This seems extremely good.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking on that. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's at the end of your turn. It is end of your turn, not beginning.
Mm.
If it's exerted and you don't have a captain. So you could also have captains. You can presumably have captains for free as well. That works with this.
Captain Hook is a 1 cost.
Captain Hook is a 1 cost. That is actually relevant. Yeah, I think this is the best uncommon we've seen.
This is a good card, actually.
Yeah, I think this card's quite good. Hilarious art as well.
Yeah.
For such a good card. He's damaging himself.
Yeah.
It's really
By
cool.
1.
Yeah, I think this card's really good. We'll see. There's another. Do a short, bold prediction, Mr. Smee. Fantastic. I'm not actually gonna cut that.
Oh, Lil Jon.
Lil Jon.
It's Rush, right? Rampart.
It sounds like Rush, but
It's a
those aren't very
3
Rush.
cost inkable 2/4 with 1 lore.
Presumably Rush. Why would there be a 2/4 with Rush though?
It has disguise.
It's Bodyguard. Much more likely than Rush.
Yeah.
Bodyguard.
Another bodyguard.
During this turn,
Huzzah.
during your turn, this character gains evasive. So super defensive.
It's bad.
Yeah. It's not the prince.
Yep.
When this character quests while at a location, it deals 1 damage.
Okay. Next.
That's not terrible.
It costs 5 already.
Yeah, it's a bit much. I like the doing a damage thing. Oh, this is the Mickey, just regular legendary, not enchanted.
Good.
Me?
Yeah.
Captain Hook's Rapier. 3 cost non-inkable item during your turn at uncommon. Whenever one of your characters banishes another character in a challenge, you may pay 1 to draw a card. That's not bad. Your character's named Captain Hook, gain challenger 1. Okay, so it really is only that beginning. There's not that many great Captain Hooks. There is a new Captain Hook in this one that I think is pretty good.
There's a lot of Captain Hooks.
There's a lot of Captain Hooks. So this actually could kind of get there in like a Captain Hook deck where you're trading off a lot. This is a good draw. I mean, this can draw you a bunch of cards.
All the Captain Hooks are Captain and Pirates. So.
It's not a once per turn either. So like this can draw you cards for real.
Captain Pirate,
maybe.
Ruby, Steel.
Maybe. Item Mattering too. Maybe.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ba-boom! Inkable 2 cost, deal 2 damage to chosen character or location.
Is this good?
I like it.
Is it good though? I like it too.
I think it's fine. I think it's usable.
I think it's something the deck needed. 3 is just so much more than 2 in this game.
Yeah.
Like this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure
see.
this is good. I'm not sure it's good. In limited, I'm playing it, but I'm not sure it's actually good and constructed.
Oh.
Nottingham. So for a whole additional lore cost, we get 2 more willpower. I don't think that's worth it.
Ink cost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 1 entire additional cost for 2 more
it's
willpower than this cycle.
It's whatever.
Yeah, I think the other ones are better.
Yeah. The 1/4 for 1.
Titan.
Lethos. Storyborn Titan. 4 cost inkable. A 4/1 with 1 lore. It has resist 2, so it's like Big Herc, but a lot smaller. Chosen character gains resist +2 this turn if you exert it.
This is a beating in limited.
Yeah, it is a beating in limited specifically.
So it's
also
it's a 4/3. It doesn't die to grab your sword.
Right. I think this is fine. You have to do
This might be good.
to it. Yeah.
This is ironically good into Steel Songs because Steel Songs can't really do anything about this.
Mm-hmm.
It just banishes everything it challenges as well.
Yeah. This could be playable. I like this.
This card could be playable. It's neat.
Oh, there's a
Oh, I haven't seen this.
a villain alien pirate Captain Dreamborn.
Wow.
John Silver. Go ahead.
And promo.
Yeah.
3/3, 1 lore, 3 inkable. For each location you have in play, this character gets resist +1 and +1 lore. This is a promo. I thought promos were not rares. This has to be rare, right? For each location, it gets +1 resist and +1 lore. This is a reason to play locations.
Yeah.
How?
I like this card. I'm gonna throw that out there.
So you're for sure building we're for sure building a location deck and putting John Silver in there. Yeah, so we're starting to see some themes, some pirates in there. We got Mr. Smee.
Ruby Steel Pirates.
Smee's coming in there. Ruby Steel Pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the new
the Ruby location. The pirates
Ruby
move there
location.
for free.
Play Milo as well.
Captain Hook.
Assuming it is Milo.
Ruby.
Captain Hook. This Mr. Smee.
Teeth and Ambitions things with resist
But
don't care.
We don't have the one cost locations in Steel. We have the 2 cost much worse version of it. Ruby might not have it. We haven't seen yet. I don't think Ruby has a 1 cost location.
We'll see.
Oh wait, this one does have a 1 cost location. The rummaging one. Duh.
Oh.
It has. Yeah. We already saw that one, so we didn't think. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm about that.
I'm all about it.
I like this card. This is the best of like this sort of cycling. Obviously, this has to be rare, right? I can't imagine that card's not rare.
It's not. It's an uncommon.
Seems good. All right. This is awesome. You're good.
The 4-cost non-inkable 2/4 with 1 lore. The Sheriff of Nottingham.
Yeah.
A Dreamborn villain. Good thing he's a villain. Taxes should hurt. So capitalist.
That's what he says.
Whenever you discard a card, you may deal 1 damage to choosing opposing character. I love this card.
Oh. Tell me more about a whole new world.
What are you doing with your hands?
rolling them into my shirt. Nothing inappropriate.
My corn.
The 13th rule of villainy: take everything you can, but do it with a smile. I should have practiced his voice. He has the Mr. Haney from Green Acres voice. When you discard a card, I mean this is just great. I wish it was inkable. It's so expensive. It's so inefficient. It's so inefficient. How many cards can you discard right when you play this is the question. So let's say you have Huntsman. Okay, so you've got the location, you've got Huntsman, you've got draw 2, discard 1.
You've got the Bayou.
Yes, location.
Oh, yeah.
So location, Huntsman, draw 2, discard 1. So those are 3 things that you could presumably do all the turn that you play this, but that's still just 3 damage, but it's 3 free damage. I'm not sure if this gets there. I feel like they were very cautious. I feel like they wanted to make this cost 3. I'm not sure it's good because it's
like a 2/3 for 3, still not inkable.
Yeah. Or even a 2/4 for 3 not inkable. Don't get me wrong. I really want this to be good, but it's just so overcosted. That's very powerful.
I want to do it.
We're gonna try it. We're trying it for sure. I'm already on record trying it. All right. This is me, right?
Yeah.
Rise of the Titans. 3 cost action. Banish chosen location or item. This would be neat if it was a song. Again, I don't imagine you're ever playing this.
No.
Unless those things are just super problematic.
Another
Deine character erhalten in diesem Zug. So I think that means in a location. Characters get +3 while challenging a location this turn. Okay. Bad. Not playable.
Alright, Map of Treasure Planet. 3 cost inkable item. Exert this. You may pay 1 less for your next location you play this turn. You may play 1 less to move your characters to a location. Okay. A lot of the locations have a 1 cost stipulation as well. I think this is good.
This.
Oh, it's a rare. That makes sense. Okay. This is good.
Don't hate this at all.
No.
The Peter Pan that likes moving about.
Yeah.
Move about for free. Get some free lore.
Yeah.
This is inkable. Very important. This was not inkable. Not playable at all. This way you can play multiples of these and not feel terrible about it. Also, this stacks. having 2 of these in play, you're moving around to the 2 cost.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much the sweet point that we've seen. Only like one of them was 3.
Yeah.
This is pretty good.
Yeah, I like this.
You basically, if you're playing locations in like a serious manner, you're almost for sure playing this.
Yeah, Map of Treasure Planet.
I like
It'll get
it.
you there, gentlemen.
I like it. Yeah, it'll get you to Treasure Planet,
Yeah.
much like its goal. All right, my go.
Oh,
Another Kita. Oh, Simba Kita.
Simba Kita.
Good. Highly
Good.
playable.
Yep.
Guaranteed highly playable. Slam, pick, and draft.
Helga Sinclair, a 2/4, 3-cost inkable with 1 lore. Challenger +2.
4/4 for 3.
Right?
But
4/4
this
for
is
3.
this is worse than Lawrence probably though, right? Because Lawrence has 2 lore.
Yeah, Lawrence is
Probably
better,
worse
I
than
think.
Lawrence.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of off it. Lawrence also works with
Another
Alice,
Simba.
where she doesn't. Another Simba. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, chosen opposing character can't challenge during their next turn. The 4/6 stat line for Simba is something they like.
Yeah.
This is a lot. I mean, again, in limited, sure, but
Yeah.
obviously not in anything else.
And then along came Zeus.
Wait to this one.
There you go.
Yeah,
It's rare.
I think it's medium. Oh, here we go. Another cheap location.
Yeah.
2 cost, 1 move, 5 willpower location. Inkable. Characters gain +1 resist while here.
That's a Maui counter.
I don't hate this. This stacking with the other John Silver with the steel John Silver.
Yeah.
Because he's already getting resist just from this existing.
Yeah.
He's getting more resist. Yeah, I think it's playable.
Oh, an
finally.
Eeyore.
Yes.
A 5-cost inkable Eeyore. 4/5, 1 lore, resist 1.
Adorable.
That's a nice little, almost
Adorable.
vanilla test.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. It's an isolation test of resist. Seems fine. Seems fine in limited. Also, like the most iconic Eeyore art, of course.
Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse. 1 cost 0/3 for 1 lore, while it's at a location gains +2 attack. So this is cheating an entire ink.
Yeah.
If
pretty
you have a
much.
bunch of locations. I think this is probably playable in the location deck.
Yeah.
I think you probably play this.
It's one of the better commons, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's playable.
Yeah.
Did we do better?
No, it's page 2.
36. This is page 2.
It is page 2.
This is page 2. 36 minutes.
That one felt a lot better.
Wow. Much better.